Good evening and welcome to OTCR Porsche Cup GT3 season, 7 races long, 7 rounds. This is race 1 and we are going to be alternating between the 911 Cup and the GT3. Now this is not going to be an easy race. Round 1 GT3 Cup, it's not an easy car to drive. I'm just going to pull up the dates just so you can see what the race information is. So you can see today, 26th September, we're at Suzuka, the Porsche Cup, and it's going to alternate. So the next round will be Laguna Seca in the GT3. Following round, 24th of October, Snetterton GT3. 7th of November, that'll be again the Porsche Cup back at Brands Hatch. Nice little track for that car there. 21st of November, Kyle Army back in the GT3s. 5th of December, Donington, again back in the GT3s. 19th of December, the killer of a track, Bathurst, back in the Porsche Cup. And there'll be some carnage there. But that's the introduction to the series. Let's just flick over to the race session. Qualifying has started. Let's see if I can find somebody who's out on track for us. There we go, let's go with Dempsey. So he's heading down the back straight. We'll talk you through the lap. Going through the first turn. It's a very difficult turn. Changes radius and kind of upsets the balance of the car if you're not careful. He's managing that alright. He's now going through the S's. My dog's liking that. Now going through Dunlop Curve, heading towards the Degners. Degner 1 on the edge there. It looks like he might be held up a little bit here. Well, let's see if he can get past. Through the hairpin. Pretty tidy there. Now, best of my knowledge, these cars don't have TC. I'm not sure about ABS, so I'll have to check on that for you. Now through Spoon. Again, not another easy corner. If you get on the AstroTurf, you are very lucky not to spin it. Now heading up to 130R. Into Casio, and yeah, I think Dempsey might have got a little bit impeded there. Let's see if we can hurry up past Kuzyak on the back straight. See if we can find someone else, do an inboard shot for you. So we've got Blake. Looks like he's on an out lap. He's not got much of a hurry up going on. Took a lot of curb there at Degner 1. Degner 2. Yeah, looks a bit tentative. Right, let's get on board with Kevin Shepherd. He hasn't set a lap time yet, so this is obviously an out lap. Looking very tentative through there. Oh, he's on the marbles. No, he's back on. That's good. Using the rev range of the gears to get the car to slow down a little. Let's do an on board with Kevin. we go, so he's on his out lap now. 265 kph at the end of the little bit of oppo on there. He's held it well. Good job, Kevin. Keep it going. Oh, washing wide a little bit there, yes. Such an understeering car that... But when it's not understeering, it's oversteering. So it's not the easiest car to drive for sure. He's mopped it up to a degree. See what time he comes up with. Currently 15th in the standings. Let's see, I'm sure he can get better than that. Third gear through there. Now approaching the hairpin. Let's see where he brakes. He's quite late there, yeah. Gets a stop there. Keeps it in second. Doesn't want to risk first in case he loops it. Totally understandable. Alright, Spoon. Not an easy place to choose a braking point. It's a little bit difficult. A narrow entry on there. Just touches the curbs. Avoids the AstroTurf. It's nice and solid. Good exit. Now who's he got in the way here? Get out of the way, that's good of them. Come on, Kevin, hold it together through 130R. Into fifth. Glance that inside curb. Oh, he's been a bit cautious there just to get a banker lap in. It's understandable. Using a bit of curb there and a bit of curb there, that's nice. Get a nice exit. Let's see what this time comes out to be. Here we go, wait for it. And that's going to put him up to 8th with roughly, from my best calculations, a 206, a high 206, 206.9. Best lap we got so far would be from Reeves at a 204.5. Let's see if we can get on board with Here comes Mel. Oh, a bit loose through Degan 1. Degan 2, here we go. A bit safer there. So he's in first gear. He doesn't mind that first gear. Very wide there. He's on that green stuff. That is deadly. You can't get the power down yet. There we go. Quite a scrappy section. We've caught up with Mr. Witt on there. Let's see what the time will be. I predict it's going to be slower than Mr. Shepherd though. Just from seeing that scrappiness and the understeer. Ooh. Extra oversteer there, he didn't want. 206.9 to beat, let's see what he can get. Wow, he must have come off the track because that lap didn't count, so we'll go find someone who's better at driving than Mr. Witt. Go. Mr. Berlini, let's see what he can muster up. He's already done a high 204, 204.9. See if he can make any progress on Reeves up at the top of the leaderboard currently with a 204.5. So they're all in these Porsche Cups, so they've all got the same car. No advantage to be had in the brand. Obviously they're all running different setups, so we saw Mal Witt's setup there he didn't look particularly happy with it. A little bit loose and scruffy. Whereas this you can see is a lot more planted, and Berlini looks like he's got on top of that a lot better. He's a lot more comfortable with it. Let's see what he's like through 130R. Such a sketchy corner this. Into fifth, glances that inside curb. Got the power early, that's nice. That should be a nice solid time from what I've seen so far. Big chunk of that corner, big chunk of that corner. Bit of oversteer in the exit, but nothing major. Kept it in second, that shows he's carrying the speed. Up into sixth, let's see what his top speed is at the end of this. Sheffield is 265, and about the same. But I think he's realised that's the end. He's not on a hot lap now. Or is he? He's just going slow because of the understeer. I don't think you can push through this because you just wash wide, so he is literally just coasting through it to not understeer through. Now he's getting the power down again. So yeah, he's just rolling through those S's because of the understeer. Okay, let's go follow someone else. Oh, someone was off. That's who we saw on Jamie's viewpoint, up in the dust. Now getting back on, that was Blake. Watch Blake for a little bit. He's got car number 999. One of my favourite numbers I would choose. Now I can see there's different colours to these numbers. I'm going to go see if I can work out which one is AM and which one is Pro. I'm assuming white is Pro and red is AM. But it doesn't quite make sense why Dempsey is in the AM, because I would expect him to be Pro. So he must be sandbagging, is my only explanation for that. We're going to have a look at the entry list. Yeah, Dempsey's down as an M. See if I can share that screen with you. Well, qualifying's over. Let's run through the order. So first off, we've got Reeves with a 2:04.5, followed by Kerr, Verlini, Weston, Dempsey, Trujillo, Buziak, Bailey, Shepherd, P9, good result. Blake, P10, Meekin, 11, DeLong, 12. Vickers in 13. How unlucky for Chris Vickers. I'm pretty sure he's doing a last to first challenge here. Or he's just not managed to put a lap together. Then we've got Calvert 14th and Witt, who we have seen on track, in 15th. Unless that leaderboard hasn't been updated, which is quite possible. It's telling me session has ended. go and have a look at the times. Here we go. So we've got the times up. Yeah, so no time set by Witt, Calvert or Vickers. No idea why that is. And well done for Reeves for getting pole position with a 2:04.5. Not far from Kerr, also with the 2:04.5, but a high 5. And look at that, P3, same time, 2:04.5. So good. They should be a good close battle there if they can keep it together for the race. So just going back to the entries in the website, you can see some of these drivers are AM, some of these are Pro. So we've got Dempsey down as an AM, Meakin down as an AM, Kerr's a Pro, Chris Weston a Pro, Mark Bailey AM. So they've got their own races going on within the race, if that makes sense. So yeah, we've got 21 entries here. If you want to sign up, then go to OTCR.dk, have a look through the events page and get yourself signed up. Got a Discord link in the description of YouTube if you want to join OTCR Discord. Go and have a check them out. They have fun races on a Friday. Excuse me, I have a little cough there. But fun races on a Friday. Normally a league race on a Sunday. I believe they're going to be running I think not quite sure what it's called, but it's on AC and it's like a throwback BTC mod. So that looks quite good fun. Some of the old saloon car racing back from the 90s, the golden age of the BTCC. So go check that out if you're interested in that. But good friendly bunch of guys, all willing to race hard and fair. So 45-minute race coming up, all in the same car, Porsche Cups, not the easiest to drive. I'm pretty sure it's either TC or ABS they don't have. I'll have to brush up on that one for next race. But yeah, their qualifying pace just over 2 minutes, 2:04.5, so their race pace will probably be a little bit slower than that. And mandatory tyre change as well. So at some point they've got to come in the pits, make a tyre change. I don't have the weather in front of me, but I don't think rain is forecast for this because God help them drive these cars in the rain. But mandatory pit, no pit window, so they can pit on lap 1 or the last lap, whatever suits. And that allows a little bit of strategy. So if you're being held up, you can come into the pit. If you've got some serious damage, you can do your mandatory tyre change there and then. But watch out for pit lane speeding. That is going to be heavily penalised. I believe a 30-second stop and go if you speed in the pit. So that's one to watch out for. Right, let's see if I can get a better view up of this. I would prefer a chase cam or a TV cam. Quiet. That's better. Helicam, what about that? I don't believe there's a formation lap. We'll soon see. I think Porsche Cups are standing start, but we'll find out in about 8 seconds. And let's go and have a look at Mr. Vickers all the way back there, P13. He's one of the favourites to do quite well on this race. No idea why he's all the way back there, just for challenge maybe. Well, it looks like we have a formation lap. So a chance then to warm their tyres up because ACC models tyre temp quite accurately, so you've got to get your tyres into that window for grip, maximum grip. You need the temperatures nice and toasty on those tyres. Too cold, you'll slip around everywhere. Too hot, you'll slip around everywhere. These cars aren't the sort of cars you want to be slipping around in. This track is full of changing radius corners, which, again, rear engine car is just asking for a spin. So this might be a good little challenge. Who's going to spin first, or who will I notice spin first? No doubt there'll be some action that I won't get, but no idea who to call on that one. I could just call just to what's going on in the stream. I'm just looking at the stream window and see what's going on. Yeah, something's gone very wrong with that. Hold on a sec. Hopefully I can get this up and running. Game catcher. Capture specific window. Here we go. Come on. You can't miss the start of this. Oh my word. Why has that done that? Well, I'm just going to make this go full screen and see if I can capture the whole display. This isn't how it was meant to go. Something's worked there. Just move. No. That's not quite exactly what I want, but I think we're just going to have to stick with that. So here we go. They've got the tyres and the brakes all warmed up. Let's go and have a follow at the front. There's Mr. Verlini. See what chaos ensues at turn one. Hopefully they'll be good, well behaved, give each other enough room. Someone has a drive-through. That would be DeLong. It's pretty clean so far. Changes of positions somewhere. Flick through. It's looking alright at the moment. There's Vickers. He's on the move. Look, start P14. It's P10 already. Or was it 30? No, he started 13. Mal behind him, P11. Let's start from those two. Oh, Bailey's got to stop and go as well. So those two out of position. Hopefully they can get those penalties cleared. There we go, someone's cleared them. Race control's cleared those penalties. Nice job whoever's cleared them, driving and clearing penalties. That's quite impressive. Still pretty close at the moment. 5 minutes to go. Imagine this field will get spread out. Front, starts a bit of action up the front there. There's Dempsey fighting for that lead for the AM class with True Yellow. A bit loose there. Gap, cars behind him, I think. Judging from that rear view mirror shot, but timings only say it's a second gap, so it might be draw distances. Oh yeah, there we go. Car's back in his rear view mirror. A bit sketchy on that AstroTurf there. Losing a bit of time. See what we can do at the hairpin here. Nice little exit out there. Oh, a little bit loose. So look from behind, here we go. So Vickers up to P9 already. Let's go and have a look at how that's going to pan out. Oh, he's on the green stuff. Look at that. All that curb on the inside. Obviously can take it. See what sort of line he takes through here. Oh, lots of curb. Doesn't run out wide, keeps it tight. On the gas. Got a bit of action up ahead, look. Dempsey on 2-wheel for the lead of the AM class. This is going to be a spicy battle all the way through, I can see this. P1, P2 at the front, that is starting to warm up as well. Let's go and watch them for a bit. Kerr versus Reeves. Nice wide line into that. Reeves going defensive. You see how they're really making that apex and using the camber of the hairpin to get the best drive through there. Really close now. Will that affect his drive through there? No, it seems good. This is where the slipstream starts to give you a little bit of a pull, but just be aware of going through 130R. There's a little sneaky look just to try and put Reeves off. Both on the power nice and early. Oh! What happened to Dempsey? Dempsey's all the way back in 13th, right. We're going to have to go check that out. I'm going to put on It's spinning OTCR while I go look that up on the replay. So, here we go. Just found it. Let's go back 5 seconds and have a little look. Oh, another fire. I've had another fire. And I'll get this all keyed up so you can see it. Dempsey coming into the hairpin, green and white car, and just it's on the gas too early. So that kind of helps us understand why he might be in the AM class. So let's get out this replay and let's go back to live. Dempsey's in the pit, so he's taken this chance to go get some new tyres. And that's his one pit stop done now. So you can see. Let's just bring up the broadcasting menu. And he's going pretty slow. He hasn't cleared his mandatory pit stop. He's still got an orange one next to his name. So you might see that as a reason to not continue. It's going very slowly. Can't have got damage from that, surely. But we'll find out what happened to him later on. Let's go back to battle for P1. Well, looks like Berlini's made a bit of a gap onto Kerr. Good driving by Jamie there. Kind of wondering if other people pitted, and that's not showing up for them either. P5 is about for P5, here we go. All pretty close there, look. Waiting for the first mistake, and Reeves nearly makes that mistake. So Reeves, he was leading. What is going on? Oh no! Oh, well avoided by Shepherd there. So Reeves must have had a problem earlier on. I might go check that replay as well, but any more action before I do. I think that is all the action we're going to have. So let me go put my spinning disc back on and see if I can find out what happened to Reeves earlier on. Here we go, first time we've seen this. Reeves on the left. 147, not sure who that is on the right. And they're going in two abreast on turn one. And he's losing it there. No, I think it must be before then. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, look, here we go. Casio. What happened here? Something happened here. So that's exit a spoon. He's in the lead. Oh, he got rear-ended by. Oh, and that might have just put him off, you know. But, oh, no, this is tyres. This is people's tyres just giving up on them. These tyres are so difficult to keep in temperature range. So that explains that anyway. Let's get back to normal race conditions. And Verlini's still in the lead. Kerr 1.6 seconds back, and DeLong is the only person to have pitted so far. We did see Dempsey in the pit. He's back in the pit now, so presumably he has given up on his race, because not registering a pit when you have pitted is probably quite frustrating. That might be to do with pit windows not being set as intended. But I'll tell you who's really impressing me is Trujillo. Up in P4 overall, and quite a long way ahead of anyone else in the keep it on there, Kevin. Yeah, well done. It's going to be flipped through to Trujillo then. He's got a wide 130, keeps it together though. And you've got to be wary of track cuts. You keep going wide and you'll pick up a track cut. So hopefully he's within range, within the safety margin of that. Just going to have a look down. There's a little battle going on here. This is a battle for P8, I believe. Chris Weston up in P8 and Blake P9 chasing him down. Blake currently P2 in the AM class, but Chris Weston might want to give that place up. Curve taken there. This one's set with the car. I've seen it done a lot, but might be the fastest line through there. Who knows? I've not driven these cars for must be 18 months now. But I remember them being a lot of fun. Struggling to keep it together through those S's. Blake's off. Blake's off into the barrier. Go take a pit, my son. Get that damage repaired. Just going to have a look on his onboard, see if that wheel is out of alignment. Looks like it might be a little bit, but he might have got away with that. Still going to be a handful though. It's a handful as it is with no damage. With damage, wow. It's just going to hurt you. It's going to hurt the understeer. It's going to remove any confidence you've got in that car that it's going to work as you want it to. If you've got any hint of damage on there. See where that yellow mark is on the steering wheel, see if that's central. And look straight we're on. Not too bad actually. It's alright. Well, let's see if he can make it through 130. Oh yeah, he does, nice job. So it's just all about throttle discipline. Be really careful on that throttle, how you apply that throttle, how greedy you are with it and how safe you are with it. It is a challenge to drive these cars. You only have to do it 3 times throughout the year. This Suzuka track, Brands Hatch and Killer Bathurst, the last race of the season, so that will be fun. And then you start to question yourself, is that understeer because of the damage? So Reeves, see what this little battle going on here. So Reeves was in pole earlier, was leading the race for a few laps. Had that little spin at Casio. So he's got the pace to be ahead of Trujillo. I think Trujillo might have just let him through there, or he's gone deep. Trujillo might know his best place. Let's have a look, see if he might be fighting a little bit. He might have just gone deep. Yeah, he was fighting it back, so I don't think he's just given it up. yeah, he's not getting that car stopped, is he? So that might be brakes overheating, tyres wearing out. You can change the brake pad compounds, so you might have one that's not quite right for the right compound. Could be the brake discs aren't being cooled enough. You can change the venting on it, and yeah, he's nearly struggling to get that car stopped. That is quite obvious. So track temperature is 30 degrees, air temperature 23. Also cooling down at the moment. Let's see if I can get Dempsey in the chat somewhere and see if he can talk us through what went on and why he's quit the race. Stand by. Well, I sent him a little message. Let's see if he thanks for coming along and having a little chat. You there, Richard?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, let me just turn you up a little bit. You're a bit quiet. Stand by. Let's put you on 200 volume. There we go. Give us another sound check.
Sound check.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. I do have volume mixer somewhere. Move that over here somewhere. And let's turn Discord up a touch. Sound check now.
Sound check. 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Right, go on, talk us through then. What happened? You pulled out.
Yeah, not much practice. Barely driven this car. I'm not a fan of this car in this particular sim, so I thought I'd get out of the way. Don't be a hindrance to anyone else. Yeah. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's just so understeer. It's just I don't know. I don't know whether it's set up or style of driving.
Yeah, it's not you. We know it's not you. It's definitely set up.
Yeah, blame the tools.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? So
that seems to be going well anyway.
You had you came into the pits to.
Well, I came in first of all to try and change the tyres. I thought, right, I've spun now, change the tyres now and just go for the rest. And he didn't change tyres. He put me back down, so I pressed the tyre thing and it didn't pick me back up. So it would have meant I've had to go all the way around and then pit again.
Yeah, and it didn't look like it cleared. Oh yeah, that's why it didn't clear your
yeah, it didn't
mandatory pit. Yeah, so you didn't take new tyres, so it didn't clear. Yeah, understandable. But you can join me here now and commentate. What do you reckon? Or you want to get back in there?
No, I don't want to get back in the car.
Fair enough. Let me see if I can get one.
Jamie's got a decent lead.
Yeah, let's go and have a look.
Seconds.
Yeah, he has. He's built that up. He's doing well in this car. But Chris is tracking him down, you know. He started what was it, 13?
I think he started from the back, didn't he? So
yeah, 10 places in... Well, how long we got left?
So we're at 24 minutes remaining.
24 minutes, yeah. He can make up.
Yeah, that's their main worry, is Chris. I think Jamie's got Graham covered, sort of. The gaps keeps going up and down. But
that's maintaining, yeah.
Yeah, Chris seems to be... I don't know if you can you look at the lap times from the race?
Yep, I think you can... Oh, no, that's total time. Let's have a look. Not that one.
So Chris is 205.1 on the last lap, 205.2, and then a 204.7. And then you've got...
Is this in the garage?
Yeah. Jamie's doing 205.8, 205.3, 205.7. So, to be fair to Jamie, he's consistent. He's not really dropping that much time, to be fair. It's if Chris gets into his rhythm and gets them... If Chris can drop into the the 204s and 203s, where I don't think Graham and Jamie can.
Yeah. So show me where you got those times up, just by clicking the name.
If you, I've got like the pause screen up, so you know where you can click drive timetables setup.
Yeah, that's where I'm on.
Press timetables.
Yeah.
Click on race, and then just click on one of the names.
Maybe because I'm not driving. Maybe that's why. Because I'm in spectator mode, it's not showing for me. But yeah, so what you're saying is that Chris has got the pace to push a little bit harder than Bellini or Kerr.
He's got it down. What were it? About 3.5 a couple of laps ago. We're 2.8 now, so he's creeping in, and Jamie's lost a bit of time to Graham as well. That's down to 1.2.
Yeah, so a few mistakes creeping in there. And they're in sight. Once they're in sight, that's it. It's kind of... Oh, Chris, come on, keep it together. Oh, he's pitting. Good time to pit. Well, let's see how this goes then.
Well, you passed the halfway point, so...
Can we get into Helicam? Let's see. See what happens.
Should be the quick 30 seconds. I don't know whether he's fueled half and then he's going to put half in now.
There's your car.
Yeah, there's my lovely green and black car. That's the best place to get in the way. Oh, and Mark Bailey's got to drive through.
Oh, what did Mark do?
Oh, I think he's a bit of speed in the pit lane, I reckon.
Is he in the pit as well, is he?
Yeah, I think there's a few making pit stops now. You've got Chris Reeves, Chris Vickers, Reeves, Calvert.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Yeah, I think they've got to the halfway point, I'm thinking, right.
And this is ghost cars within the pit area, I presume.
Yeah.
Because they're very close there, look at that. So, there's Chris. Chris should be the first one out, shouldn't he? There he goes.
Now it's, can Graham and Jamie maintain the gap? Is this going to be the undercut?
Yeah, let's go and have a look, see whether... might not have to make an on-track pass, mightn't he?
Well, there's no pit window, so these two guys technically could go all the way to lap, well, the last couple of minutes and make a pit stop. Oh, and there's a stop-go penalty for Chujo.
Oh, that's a shame.
Guessing he's just come out of the pit, so I reckon again. Oh, another stop-go penalty for Calvert.
Yeah. This is not going well, is it, for these guys? Chuillo was going really well his race, you know?
Yeah, he did me on the outside of...
who's this?
Yeah.
This is Kerr. Kerr's off at Casio in the barrier. He's going to be first. No, there's no one around him, so he's free to get back on.
Oh, the administrators cleared all the penalties. Shh. We're only that easy in real life.
It's a bug, wasn't it? It was obviously a bug.
Yeah.
Not all of those drivers could have got all of those penalties, surely.
It's a mirage.
So here comes Kerr. Let's see. He's not going to finish because he's spun. He's not going to get in front of Vickers because he's spun. No. There's no way. So the only one left now is Bellini, really, isn't it?
If he can keep it on track. How long is he going to go on that set of tyres? Track temperature is 30 degrees, which is really hot for this car as well. The car already is a pain to drive. Hot temperatures, wearing tyres.
Really? I saw the track was 30. I didn't realise that was a high temp, but for this car, it's unmanageable, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a struggle.
So, just remind me, does this car have TC?
No.
Does it have ABS?
I can just check. Let me check. Yes, it's got ABS.
So you've got a way of managing front tyres as such in terms of temperatures, maybe, with your ABS, but it's the rear tyres that are the problem anyway.
Yeah, the front tyres do really take some warming up though. They were in the quality session. I just stayed out, just did laps, and the front tyres were just constantly cold. The rear tyres didn't seem that bad getting up to temperature, to be fair.
Well, Jamie's throwing this around like it's lap 1, so he's not bothered by these tyres. He just chucked it into 130R there.
And Chris Weston with a stop-go penalty. So again, I think that's another speed in the pit lane.
Oh, here comes Jamie. Jamie's in.
So where is Chris? So Chris Vickers. Wow. Okay. I think Vickers may have had. He's going around the hairpin now. He's that. I think. So 30 seconds sat still for Vellini. Once he gets into the box. Is Chris going to make this? This is...
Oh, he must do. Unless he's made a mistake, he must do. Now, in regards to Chris Weston, his stop and go, is an admin going to clear that? Because it seems unfair they cleared everyone else's and not his.
Just a mirage. I don't know. So here's Vickers. He's coming down to 130R now.
Let's go and have a look. Let's watch him. Because this will be close. And look at this. Kev Shepherd's winning. Kev Shepherd's in the lead. Yeah. Stop the count. Stop the count.
Vellini's going.
Oh, he might have done it. Has he done it?
He's done it. So Vickers, he must have had a mistake, or he's been held up. Has to be.
Yeah. Look at that. So yeah, 15 seconds dropped. Oh, cold tyres. Maybe the undercut's not working. Maybe the cold tyres are slower on your first lap.
Well, his out lap was a 2:15.7, so that's got to be a mistake in there somewhere.
Or, as you said earlier, potentially fuel. Maybe he only took half fuel, and would that have added to the pit?
They do the fuel in the tyres at the same time.
They do them consecutively. Okay.
So you literally, your pit stops are only 30 seconds, more or less bang on.
So he was within 2 or 3 seconds coming in, and now look at it, 15-second gap. That is crazy. Wait, hold on, it's caught up a little. The split is now 6 seconds, so that makes more sense.
Well, there's no cars between them. Yeah, Vickers has got a bit of space to.
So it was just the updating of the splits, wasn't it?
But he's still pulled. He's pulled at least, what, 3-4 seconds. Got Blake going off in the background there. Now, how far is Kev going to go? Mr. Shepherd. What
is that gap?
He going to come in?
What is that gap?
Chris Weston's penalty still showing, so I'm sure there'll be some firm discussions in the Discord chat about clearing penalties.
Well, that's me thinking you'd be clearing it, but obviously not.
No, I ain't got the admin pass.
You don't have the power.
Don't have the power. I don't think Kev Shepherd would have been expecting to lead this race at any point.
No.
He was struggling.
No, not at all. Go on, let's go give him some leading love, if I can get to him. Don't know how these orders work. They make no sense to me.
He's picked very 70s colours for his car, brown and beige.
I did see they look like a pair of flares.
So he's got like an Austin Princess tribute.
I think, actually, you just reminded me of something. Let's find a different camera angle. My mate used to have a car, Mark 1 Ford Escort, that kind of goldy colour, and he used to call it Arizona Gold. And obviously at school we used to call it a different type of brown, something to do with a stomach condition that you might have that would manifest itself while going to the toilet. which I won't say on stream, but Arizona Gold for the purposes of nostalgia.
Being just cleared.
Oh, that's good news. It's good news.
So
We like to see.
Kev's got a 33-second gap, so he'll be 30 seconds stationary once he stops in the pit lane.
Plus travelling time within the pit, you know.
Yeah, you're talking about 10-15 seconds travelling time. So
But
he's going to be coming out round
P6
9.
or something, maybe.
I think he might be a bit lower, about 8 or 9.
Yeah,
I'm sure Trujo was in front of him, but did Trujo have a spin or something?
He did, yeah, he had an off. But
Vickers making any inlines.
4 seconds, it was 6 seconds, so yeah, he is. That is coming down. Let's go and have a look at Truo, because that is the closest battle, if I can get to the right car.
He's had a big tank slapper coming out of the hairpin. He's under a lot of pressure at the moment from Jacques.
Well, that's Calvert and Weston. No, hold on, that's Calvert and Truo. It looks like my timing tower isn't up to date for some reason.
No, yeah, it is Calvert and Truo. Yeah, my mistake.
But my timing tower says Calvert is ahead of Truo, so that's something not right there, is it?
No.
There we go. It's updated. So that gap down to the lead, 3.5 seconds now. So it is dropping, yeah.
The worst section of this track for this car is that first sector. It is horrific.
Yes, it's
because
watching, yeah.
The understeers already, it's chronic understeer in the car, and then you've got 4 or 5 corners which are long right, a long left, a long right.
Truello's wide, turn 1. Calvert's right
Oh,
at his
he's
tail
in.
now. Look at that. That's
We've
close.
had a little
Well
slide.
held. And when someone's behind you, you don't want to be patient, do you? You want to be getting out on the gas, and you just can't because you push wide, don't you?
You've got to be careful not to drive in your wing mirrors. You just want to focus on the road ahead.
And I can see that Calvert's clipping these curbs. Does that help turn the car? Is that why they're clipping them on the inside?
Yeah, a little bit. You don't want to hit them too hard because it'll just send you off. But a little clip, a little kiss, it will help rotate the car.
Oh, that was edgy, sketchy. Oh, he's pushing
squeezing
it.
in.
Look at this. Hard
Bit of
defence
paper.
there. Hard defence. Hard defence
Little
through
bit
his.
of
Oh,
paper
who's that off
between
ahead? Who's that off? Oh, that's Mal.
Witt. A traditional waiting spot for Mr. Witt.
He just wanted to get on stream, did he? He's in the wrong class. Surely he must be the AM class. Why is he in Pro 4?
He's colourblind.
Demote this man. He needs to be in the AM class.
The gap.
Pros. It's back in a mockery of this pro system.
Yeah. The gap's come down a little bit more. It's 2.7 now.
Yeah.
So with less than 10 minutes to go.
Got a battle on our hands. We'll stick here for the minute. When it gets a bit closer, we'll flick over. Using those gears. You use the gears quite a lot to slow you down. They help with the braking.
Yeah, you do in the Porsche. In the Porsche Cup, in any sim on the Porsche Cup, you have to like build a rhythm in the downshifts as you're braking. You almost like sing a little song to you, like and to go
Nice
down the
little
down.
rhythm.
Yeah, if you go down too quick, the rear wheels lock up and you'll just spin.
So, best lap. Was that by Chris Calvert? No. His best lap was a 207 dead. That was a 207.5, so it's not far off his best.
Still, he's just took something to that rear wing. There's nowhere to pass up this section. Well,
But
you can be brave.
You can see that Truello's got a mistake in him, though. You just want to be
Yeah.
there for when that mistake manifests itself. And if you sit back, then he's less likely to make a mistake. So he doesn't want to sit there, but he just doesn't want to
bit of a double-edged sword because you could be too close to that mistake and be involved in that mistake.
Yeah, that's true. This corner he struggled with last lap. Gets it right this time, that's good.
So if I was in Calvert's position here, my headlights will now be on. Possibly some
What?
indicators.
On and off, or you just mean on?
Yeah. Oh, there'd be a disco happening.
Oh, you got full beams here as well, haven't you? I forgot.
Yeah, this Porsche Cup car has the full beams.
Endurance lights, all sorts, yeah. Okay.
And if I was truer, I'd be using the rain light to pretend it's a brake light and putting it on in weird places.
Oh, he's on the green stuff? No? Oh, he's back on. That's good. Good job. Come on, this is basically Pro versus Am now. The leader of the Am versus the last person in the Pro. We're not going to count Whit as a Pro because look at where he is. He's a disgrace to the Pro class. So this, for all intents and purposes, is the last place Pro driver versus the first placed Am driver.
I'm sure I'll be pleased with that.
Oh, and Kev Shepherd, where's he gone? Come out,
Right, fifth.
come out in fifth.
He's
Good
just coming
job.
out. He's just coming out. And
Oh, here we
Chris
go.
Sexton's
Here we
gonna
go.
get
Calvert's
in.
through. Calvert is through. Good move. Up to P7.
Abatro's going to have the run. He's got the slipstream. Is he going to send it down the inside? This will be brave if he does it.
There we go.
Oh, he's having a little look.
Oh. You know, I was spotted earlier on. Trujillo was having trouble stopping the car. And I just wondered whether that was brake temps. Oh, that's Shepherd off.
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
I recognise that beige 70s looking car.
P5.
Anyway.
That P5 was with it in his grasp. And now where is he?
That's going to. I've seen 3 or 4 cars past him, so he'll be dropping around to about P8, P9.
No, Kevin, that was going to be a good result for you, man. I wish my timing screen would update.
Bellini's still 2.3 in front.
Yeah, good job, Verlini. He is keeping it together.
Oh, no, it's down to 2 seconds. He's just up there. It's 1991 at the moment, so just under 2 seconds.
I'll keep an eye on that. This battle doesn't look like it's over. Look, Trujillo's through. We missed Al. But he is through. That is 6-minute mark to the end. We'll maybe go back and have a look at that, how he got through.
See, with these two scrapping like this, they will not be helping their tyres.
But this is what it's all about. This is why we're here. It's adrenaline rush.
Now, is he going to be brave?
Hard, fair racing.
Can just get that bit closer. He wants to stay tucked in as close as possible, going all the way down here into 130R, then into the final chicane, hopefully stick it down the inside and not do a centre cross, but he's not close enough, is he? He seems to drop off going around there.
Don't blame him, really.
No, it's difficult to follow.
He's
gone,
off.
He's gone. Too much power.
Yeah, just
probably
got greedy.
tapped the
Got greedy on it. Oh, look. Just another one. Another one for good measure.
He's not attached to the car anymore.
This will give the place back to Kevin, though. Will it? Just about. Yep.
Kev should get him here. Calvert will be struggling
got the
in
run.
the first corner.
He's got the run. Let's see if he's got any damage on the onboard. Seems you can hit the barriers quite hard and not pick up too much steering damage anyway. Is it aero damage you get, or...?
You get, well, a good person to ask. Mal got the steering damage in this race. He must have, I didn't see, but he said he hit the barrier pretty hard.
Oh, okay.
And I've just clicked onto Mal, and he is doing some drifting impressions, and he's...
Oh, look at him, he's damaged.
Oh, and he's round.
There we go. Come on, Mal. You're a disgrace.
The gap.
Get into that. Get into that AM class where you belong.
1.3. He's in fact that's smaller than 1.3 now between Chris and Bellini.
Right, here we go then. Let's watch this now.
He's got 4 minutes.
Oh, it's a bit sketchy on that exit though, wasn't it? I think Verlini's got this really. It's going to be a mistake. It's the only way that's going to change anything. Right, how do I get that helicam on? There we go. Sit back and watch, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 minutes left of this race. The 1.5 second gap. Chris Vickers starting P13. He's now fighting for the lead. Verlini has started, I think, P3 from memory. There was 3 at the top that were all very close on their quality times. He was one of those 3. I think he might have started P2 or P3. And he's done an amazing job, actually, keeping this together. But look at this charge.
May do this. He's got it to under a second now. 3 minutes remaining.
You know, catching is one thing, overtaking is another. I think...
In for a penny, in for a pound. If there's a gap, go.
It is literally a coin flip, really, whether it's going to happen or not. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Jamie's going to defend this like there's no tomorrow. I think Chris is quicker, but how much quicker? You really have to be, what, second a lap quicker to make an overtake happen cleanly?
Yeah, around here, definitely, yeah.
So he's not a second quicker, is he? It's taken him a while to get back up. And, you know, he might be half a second quicker, but...
It's the exits of the corners. We've seen him a couple of times having a little wobble coming out of the corners, and he'll drop that half a tenth back again, and then he's got to make it back up, and he's fluctuating. He's got it down to 0.8 at the moment, so he's possibly got, what, 2 laps?
This is in my book. This is Jamie's race to lose. The only way he's going to lose that lead is with a mistake. I can't see Chris getting by without a mistake. So this is Jamie's race to lose, and he's what we're saying. 1 lap. This is the last lap. 1 minute 50 left. They've just crossed the start finish line.
I think there may be possibly 1 more lap after this.
Wow, that might be the difference. That might be the difference. How do we know? How do you know what lap it's going to finish on?
Because I've just clicked on drive, and it's not saying leader on the last lap yet.
Really? So it's that audio cue that you listen out for, and that's what determines it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's oh, Jimmy's gone a bit wide. Jimmy's gone a bit wide. So
he's needed a mistake. Now that will give Chris. That will give Chris the impetus he needs.
Now which way do you go? Now Jamie's going to be defending now, slowing himself down, I think. Yeah. And getting Chris not getting out of the corner is good. Not having the track.
You tried a cutback, but it's not the corner for a cutback, is it? Because you miss that banking on the inside of the apex. You need that banking to help grip the car.
I think Mr. Verlini now may have got this because he missed his opportunity.
Yeah, he needed to be up there, didn't he? If there's one more lap, it might be.
I think they will just cross the line. It's going to be close. I'm not sure whether it's going to go end race now.
Well, it's on 0, so I think it might be. This might be the last. I think this is the last lap. No, it is. Yes.
So
good job, Jamie. 0.4 in it. Unlucky, Chris. Good job, Jamie. Let's see if we can catch up some others. Who's still running?
Kev's pretty close to back of Calvert. So Shepherd and Calvert, nose to tail.
Nice little fight for P8 by the looks of it.
Oh, and there's Jeremy in front, who's a back marker in this. Is he going to get
out of the way? Yeah, good job. Good job.
Can the 70s beige machine do this?
Come on, Arizona Gold.
Oh, he's a bit of a wobble.
Yeah,
still there. See, I reckon Calvert will have a bit of top end speed loss, possibly with the damage. Well, maybe not. No.
He was getting everything there. Look, caught him up there. It's do or die now, isn't it?
Now he needs a good run out of the chicane. I don't think he's close enough.
No. It's going to be a mistake. And it's not going to happen. Well done, Chris Calvert. P8, I believe. Kev, P9. Should have been P5. Unlucky. And who else we got? That's Suziak. Chuilo, P6. Good job. Western, P5.
I'll drag the race winner up for you.
Thank you.
It was brilliant.
Hey, Jamie.
Mr. Race winner.
Finally, the rule that the admin wins has been applied.
Were you doing the race admin as well as racing?
Yes.
Good job, good job. We saw you clearing a few penalties, so that couldn't have been easy to do and race.
Yeah, we will not clean it from the next time.
But you had a really tantalising last few laps fight there with Chris. Just talk us through what was going through your mind on those last couple of laps.
Yeah, basically, I like this car, and I think it fits my driving style. To save tires, that's what it is. So I guess.
So you're saving tires.
Chris had to push it maybe a little bit, and getting some extra consumption in the tire. I managed to keep the tires quite within the window, and it was alright. I had some troubles at the beginning to get the tires at the right temperature, but otherwise it was pretty fine.
So for you, it was about time management, the fact that Chris was breathing down your neck. He was pushing, you're right, he was pushing, but he did seem to be faster. He managed to close that 6-second gap down.
Yeah,
So,
I was trying to manage the gap. Of course, he was faster.
Did you think you had ruined it when you were on that last lap where you made that slight little error?
was it Degner 2? You went wide, was it, or Degner 1?
Yeah, it's enough in the. I don't know how they are called, the curves.
The two right-handers before the hairpin, wasn't it?
Yeah, there. If you enter wrong, then you overheat the tires, and it takes some time to get them back to the right tire. But it was fun.
Yeah. Well,
Nice
GG
job.
on your win.
Yeah, congratulations.
And we'll.
Thank you, Simon.
Talking through the points. Just tell me, first place. What did the points achieve for first place?
25 points for the first place, and is 1 extra points for quali.
And points go down to what? P10, P15?
We have a point system that goes down to 20, but the
To
first
P20.
tank gets some points, and most of the points, and then it's just going down to 0 basically.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up the stream now, but only 15 runners. So if you want to join, you want to get some points, you just have to finish. I'm not sure if Dempsey's going to get any points because he didn't finish, did he? Technically.
No, if it is.
So no points for you, Dempsey.
Okay, points for commentating.
Yeah, you can. I'll give you a point for commentating in my own little league.
I'm beating Mal already.
That's easy. That's easy to do. Come on, set your bars higher than that. So yeah, if you want to join, Discord link is in the stream. Go join their Discord or check out OTCR.dk and check out their league structures they've got there. But that's it for now. Join us again in 2 weeks, where we will be here again. Laguna Seca GT3s. And be interesting to see the variety of cars, who chooses what. But until then, we'll speak to you soon.